Once Grantin spoke his thoughts to his father, the Almighty chuckled a little. The ultimatum told his son that he's doing what is necessary, and his father told him that he killed off to benefit the future of the Almighty by using many souls of a fallen blood relative. Since the ultimatum only had one child, he did the only thing he could do. After killing and reviving his son countless times, he finally had what he needed to form the purple-haired man's timeline loop. Grantin was furious and enraged at his father. He would go for the first hit. However, the Almighty used his cosmic powers to pick him up, causing him to levitate. He would then proceed to throw Grantin out of the hall, breaking the table that he crashed into. Grantin, with his back in pain, would run to his living quarters to tell his wife and daughter to leave the Citadel. The ultimatum, clenching his fist, would go back to his duties and stay focused on his task at hand. Grantin, holding his back, stumbles back into his living quarters and tells his two loved ones that they need to leave. Sarah took one look at Grantin and asked what happened. Grantin explained everything. Sarah was in disbelief. Grantin told them both to leave the Citadel and find a new place to stay. His wife wanted to stay and help, but Grantin refused because of Sione. He wanted to make sure both of them were together and safe. Sarah, however, wanted to be by her husband's side, fighting the darkest entity in all of creation. After a few minutes of arguing, they agreed on a final decision. Sione was to be sent away to the Tremaxiverse to grow up without havoc or carnage in her path. Sione, in a disagreement, tried to give her reasons. However, her parents would give more validated reasons. Sarah and Grantin promised their daughter that they will reunite once again on the doorstep of the cataclysmic event. Sione, holding back tears, agrees to their request. Sarah gave Sione a kiss on her forehead, wishing her a farewell. Grantin kissed her cheek and gave her a warm and loving embrace. Before he let go, he said that there was a gift for her. He would form a new species at the tip of his fingertips and place them in the Tremaxiverse. He knew that one day Sione would see what these universes had to offer. However, because of the ultimatum, she was to be sent away from her home. Sione thanked her father and let go before shedding a few more tears. The damage that happened today couldn't be undone, even if it were possible. Sione grabbed her essentials and put them in her purse. She bid her parents farewell before using a mineral her father made called the multi-travel crystals. These crystals could teleport gods and deities under the radar. She would have a few of these in her purse for when the time was right, but she wouldn't be sure when the appropriate time would be. She would close her eyes, hold the crystal tightly, and keep the thoughts of the white universe in mind. Once Sione opened her eyes, she found herself surrounded by trees, bushes, fruits, and animals. She knew the sacrifice her parents made was to keep her safe, but thoughts filled her mind of what her grandfather, the ultimatum, would do to her parents. She was interrupted by a child with a mushroom hat, pointy ears, flower eyes, and a nature-themed outfit. The small figure looked at the goddess and asked who she was. In response, she gave her name, and the mushroom child asked if she wanted to come with them to stay in the village near where they were. She would happily accept this offer. This was the beginning of a whole new adventure for Sione.